And then eventually you'll have a tree that's healed and it can already produce fruit now. So you need to pick a branch that's about the same size as what you're going to be drafting it on. We're going to do a whip graft on the tree. So we're going to take off one of these. You need to get a branch that has buds on it. If they ain't came out, I'm a little too late, but I'm still going to go ahead and perform it. But you get some that has buds on it that ain't came out yet. And then that's the scion that we're going to use to put on the rootstock. So I'm going to cut these and then we'll go around and do that. So we selected one here and took it off. Now what you're trying to do is match it. See that little dot in the middle? Right on the outside of that is a layer that you got to match up on the other one. And if you don't, it won't take. It's what produces it's like calcium, produces calcium and joins the branches together as it heals, and then it'll make it where to join together. So the first thing you want to do is take all the leaves off of it. Then you're going to want about 4 to 6 eyes left on it. I'm going to use 4 here. We're going to cut that off. Then we're going to match it up to about where you want it, the same thickness. And then you're going to want to cut it, which I've already marked it. You're going to make this a flat cut as possible. You're not going to want to, it has to be straight and flat so both of them join together, which this ain't joined together yet. But you don't want to leave a groove in it at all. They have to be perfectly flat together, otherwise it won't take. So you just trim it up until you get it flat, until you get the centers all together, all the way around. I'm going to take just a little bit off this one. Just gotta make sure they're perfectly flat, so don't leave a groove in the middle. Come right here on the side. See how it's together real good? Then you just want to wrap it up with, I'm using black electrical tape. Hopefully this will work. Just want to do it real tight and make sure it all stays together. Now you don't want no air to get to it, so make sure you wrap it good, and then you can always go put on top, put a piece of plastic around it and tape it at both ends too. Well, that seems to be good on there. We're going to do the other side. This was a blood orange. You want to cut the leaves off of it. 4 to 6 eyes. Now, I don't know if this one's going to take because it already come out with a new growth. So we're going to cut this off that we don't need. We're going to make a cut in it. And then we're going to add it on. So you want to line it up until you find out about where the same thickness is. So it looks like about right in there. I'm going to take the knife and cut it off. Make sure it lines up and fits correctly. Make sure it's the same size and ain't nowhere showing. You ain't got to rush this too much, so that one's almost perfect. Oh, let's slide it down right there. Make sure it's all lined up. That looks pretty flat and pretty good. And we're going to wrap that up. Okay, now we're done. There it is. Now the reason I picked electrical tape out of all the tape is because when it can stretch, basically you can pull it to get it tighter and tighter and tighter. So you want to wrap it real tight to make sure that no air gets exposed to the cuts so that they'll join together, and hopefully this will take. And if it does, I'll be doing some more. I'm actually going to do some 2-ways and maybe some 4-ways, different fruit on the same tree, and hopefully all this will turn out as good as I need it to, want it to. Thanks for watching.